Namah Shivaya. I'm Radhia and welcome back to Holsoltre. So in this video, we'll be doing a very powerful hypnosis meditation for this full moon. And before going into the meditation, I'll also be taking you through a very effective EFT script. EFT is nothing but an emotional freedom technique. And in case you've missed the previous video, I highly suggest that you please go through the previous video that covers the full moon in Cancer and Pushya and Ashlesha Nakshatra in detail, because in that video, in the last part, I've shared an exercise that is very impactful and that will help you get clarity on your emotions. My personal suggestion is that do this EFT tapping and the hypnosis meditation for the next 11 days, and let's begin. Okay, so if you're not well versed with EFT, you can simply just follow. So we'll first do the karate chop right here, and after that the main points is you can use one hand, or if you want to use two, that's totally fine. So here, slightly above, okay, on your forehead you tap, and on the side of your eyes, under your eyes, and then under your nose, under your chin, and then your collarbone. Okay, here we have a collarbone, slightly under the collarbone, and then you tap, and then under your arm, and from there you can tap right on top of your head and back to the forehead. Okay, so you can start tapping with me. We'll first begin with the karate chop, and let's begin. Sit comfortably, breathe in, breathe out, and just relax. Set an intention, and if you've done the exercise, you know what are those emotions, where are the places you're leaking your energy, especially your emotional energy. And from there we begin. Sit comfortably. Even though I've been carrying emotional weight in my bonds at home or in my inner world, even though a part of me feels guilty when I put my emotional needs first, even though there is a tight emotional attachment inside of me, an old bond, fear, attachment, I choose to loosen the grip now, safely, gently, and completely. I deeply honor what I've carried. I'm ready to release what is not mine to hold anymore. I choose to nourish myself with love, wisdom, and boundaries. And one more time. Even though I've been carrying emotional weight in my bonds at home or in my inner world, even though part of me feels guilty when I put my emotional needs first, even though there is a tight emotional attachment inside of me, an old bond, fear, attachment, I choose to loosen the grip now, safely, gently, and completely. I deeply honor what I've carried. I'm ready to release what is not mine to hold anymore, and I choose to nourish myself with love, wisdom, and boundaries. Inhale and exhale. Take a deep breath in, feeling the energy, setting the intention even more boldly to release the emotions that no longer serve you and hold you. Now we begin. Start tapping. I've been holding so much emotionally in my chest, in my belly, in my body. Some of this is old, some of this I inherited from my home and my conditioning. I learned to carry emotions which were not mine, to keep things stable. I learned to suppress to maintain peace. But I'm tired of carrying all what drains me. Take a slow breath, release. I confused caring with carrying. I confused love with emotional labor. I confused loyalty with self-abandonment. I've been nourishing everyone else first and calling it devotion. But this devotion without boundaries depletes me. I choose care that doesn't cost me my self-respect. I choose to nourish my nervous system. Breathe, continuing to tap as you breathe. There is a bond that feels tight inside me, a pattern that loops me back, even when I want to move on, a cord that thickens when intensity rises. Sometimes it feels like I'm bound by guilt. Sometimes it feels I'm bound by fear. Sometimes it feels I'm bound by familiarity. My body calls familiar safe, even when it is not. And today I'm teaching my body what really feels safe, what really safety is. Take a deep inhalation and exhale deeply. I allow the real emotion to be named, not the story I tell myself, but the emotion. I allow grief, anger, fear, shame, loneliness. I embrace them fully and release them. I can feel them all and still stay connected. It is safe for emotions to move through me. My body can process emotions without drowning in them. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. Take a deep inhalation and exhale. I nurture without overgiving. I love without losing myself. I belong without betraying myself. I remain kind and still have my boundaries. I choose my peace without guilt. Healthy bonds feel safe, spacious and reciprocal. I release the role of an emotional caretaker. I choose nourishment that restores me. Take a deep inhalation and exhale. Completely exhale. Again, as you breathe, we begin. I release what is complete. I release emotional debts that were never mine. I release inherited burdens with love. I release the need to hold everything together. I release the fear of disappointing others. I choose emotional clarity over emotional fog. I choose my inner home to feel safe again. And I allow myself to release. And I allow myself to receive. I allow myself to receive. Open your palms facing the ceiling. Take a deep inhalation. And exhale deeply. Feel the energies in your palms. And silently, keeping your eyes closed, say this in your mind. Today, I nourish myself with wisdom. I release with love. And I come home to myself. Inhale and exhale. Giving gratitude to this technique of tapping. Giving gratitude to your body. To all the emotions. And now before you move on to the hypnosis meditation, I request you to do this EFT tapping 2 more times. Relax, be at ease. And once you're done, just pausing the video for 5 minutes, inhale and exhale. And then you can move to the second part of this video where we go in a deep hypnosis meditation. Alright everyone, for the hypnosis meditation, just make sure you're not engaged in any important activity. It's very important that you're in a comfortable space without any distractions or noise. It's very important that you're not driving and listening to this. And find a comfortable spot. You can lie down or you can recline, putting your phone on silent. And avoid using your phone after this hypnosis meditation. Just lie down comfortably, setting an intention, getting in touch with your body. Before we begin, please know that this is a gentle hypnosis meditation. You're always in control. If at any moment you prefer to stop, you can open your eyes, move your body and return to the room. Make yourself comfortable. Relax your toes, relax your feet. Keep your feet 2 inches apart. Let your hands rest loosely, your palms facing the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, completely let it go. Make sure when you're breathing, there's no pressure you're putting on your chest. Inhale and exhale gently. As you inhale, your abdomen expands, and as you exhale, your abdomen contracts. Let your eyes soften in the way that feels the easiest. Without changing anything, just notice your breath. With every exhalation, going deeper and deeper. And on your next exhale, allow the jaw to loosen. And on your next exhale, allow the shoulders to drop. Again, on your next exhale, imagine the muscles around your belly receiving permission to soften just a little. Give a quiet signal to the body. You are safe now, right now, to begin releasing what's no longer yours. Coming back to your breath. In a moment, I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. With every number, you don't have to try to go deeper. Simply allow your attention to move inward, as if you're stepping away from outer noise and entering an inner home. 10. Gently turning down the volume of the outside world. 9. Sinking into the support beneath you. 8. Let your forehead relax. 7. Allow your throat to soften. 6. Allow the chest to open up. 5. Easing your belly. 4. Your breath becomes slower and quieter. 3. As if warm water is moving through your ribs, heavy and calm. 2. 1. Now, Feeling absolutely safe in the state you're in, imagine that you're walking towards a home where your body, especially your emotional body, feels safe. It may look like a real home, or it may look like a space, a room, a sanctuary, a landscape. Whatever it is, simply allow it. And as you begin to approach it, start noticing, how does it feel to enter in this space? Does it feel warm? Do you feel guarded? Does it feel heavy? Or it feels like you have to behave in a certain way inside here? No judgment, just let it come as is. Allow these feelings. Now imagine you step inside and there is a room here that holds your emotional history. Not in the form of stories, but just your emotions raw as is. In this room, notice a coil that represents the emotional loop you're ready to release. There can be one, there can be many. It may appear as a thick coil or a thin coil or a knot, maybe a rope. Maybe it has a color or it's colorless. Whatever appears, it's perfect. Your unconscious communicates in symbols. There's no need for you to analyze. Simply observe and look at this coil. Whatever form or shape the coil is, it is not good or bad, beautiful or ugly. It just got formed for a reason. It got created to protect you, to keep you bonded, to keep you loyal, to keep you safe through familiarity. Coming back to your breath, inhale and exhale. Now without force, place one hand gently on your heart. Do not press, just simply place your hand. And the other on your belly. And say this silently inward. I see what you were trying to do. Thank you for the protection. And I'm ready to update this now. Now I want you to ask the coil a question very gently. And trust the very first thing that comes to you. What do I believe will happen if I let you go? The answer can come in the form of an image, a word, a sensation. Trust. It can be a feeling of lack of safety, or being alone or rejected or losing belonging, control, feeling grief. Whatever arises, allow it. What do I believe will happen if I let you go? Exhale. Now ask this next question. What has it cost me to keep holding this? What has it cost me to keep holding this coil, this emotion? Maybe the body shows you tightness or fatigue, fog, heaviness. It can come in any way or form. Just be there. And now ask one final question. What would become possible if I released this without abandoning myself? What would become possible if I released this without abandoning myself? Stay there. Observe, notice any sensations, words or imagery. Now imagine that a quiet, steady light enters this inner home where you're standing. A stable, nurturing light. This light represents healthy nourishment, the kind that fulfills you and does not drain you. As this light spreads through your inner home, you realize something new. You do not have to earn love through emotional labor, through leaking your emotions, through giving your access all the time. You do not have to buy safety at the cost of erasing yourself. You do not have to carry what belongs to others. Exhale. With every exhalation, feeling lighter and lighter. Let your inner home receive a new structure. In your mind, see a very gentle boundary line being drawn, like a warm fence or soft wall. It's not there to isolate you, but simply to protect what is sacred. And now this is important. Say it slowly and let it register in the depths of your being. This boundary is not a punishment. With this boundary, I commit to nurturing myself and nourish myself. Inhale and exhale. And now we begin to unbind, to let go, to release with love. Imagine the coil loosening, one layer at a time. As it loosens, it releases all that emotion it had been holding. And while this release is happening, it may look like a dark smoke or old water or tiny fragments. And the floor of this inner room has a drain. In one corner, as the coil loosens up, everything that does not belong to your present self goes down that drain, all that emotion, all that darkness and residue. Inhale and deeply exhale. As we also get in touch with the inheritance, imagine that some of what this coil held was not even yours. The emotions which were passed down, fear patterns, guilt patterns, shame which was not yours to carry, survival beliefs. And again, see them all washing down the drain. And I want you to do something very powerful. Bow down to what your lineage carried. And say inwardly, I honor what you lived through, and I return what is not mine. I keep the wisdom, and I release the burden. Inhale and exhale, feeling lighter and lighter. I want you to now notice the space that has opened after so much of clearing. Your body may feel lighter or quiet or tender. And in this space, imagine warm water, very clean, soothing water moving through this inner home of yours. This is the water that restores your emotional body. It moves through your throat, your chest, your belly, your hips, and down into the base of your body. And the message is simple. It is safe to live from real safety now. It is safe to live from real safety now. From this moment onward, any time when you witness an old emotional loop that tries to tighten, you will simply be able to notice it, and you will soften your breath and ask yourself, is this love or is this familiarity? When guilt tries to pull you back, you will remember those gentle boundaries that are there to nourish you. And you will choose one small action that honors your inner home, your inner sanctuary, your emotional well-being. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 5. 1, bringing awareness back into your body. 2, feeling your breath. 3, feeling your hands, your feet, gently moving your toes. 4, bringing back a calm clarity, getting in touch with the surface you're on, be it a chair, your bed, simply the floor. 5, eyes wide open, fully present. You can move your body gently. Drink water after this. Or if you would like to use the washroom, please do so. Keep your evening light. And if it's late in the night, without using your phone, just simply allow yourself to go to bed. If emotions move, let them move gently, giving gratitude to the divine and for being present here. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to serve you. And I encourage you to do these practices, both the EFT and hypnosis meditation, before you go to sleep every day consistently for 11 days. And let me know the magic that gets created. I'll see you when I see you. Thank you so much. Om Namah Shivaya.